Yes, everybody. Again, another story to tell. This story, I'm just learning. I'm just getting used to the YouTube and the Facebook with the stories. So the better I'm getting is I'm going to try to make it faster, talk faster to explain it faster. Sometimes it might take time, but have the patience because it's stories that is happening. There's this story now I'm going to tell. There is a lady came from a country foreign and came to Canada. When this lady got to Canada, she was invited by her cousins to be in Canada. And it was a visit. When she got here, she decided to stay. But she was expecting her cousins to help her to stay. And the cousin said, "You can come and we're going to help you to make sure you are okay." This lady got here. Unfortunately, once she got here, the cousins, nobody helped her. She stayed for almost 6 good years without papers, couldn't do much. And she was doing house cleaning. So one day she went to do a house cleaning for a man. That man was a little half is rich. So the man decided, listen, a year she was doing the house for 6 months. The man sees it and said, okay, you know what? I like the way you come over, you clean, and then my son, he had a son, taking care of the son, and he was happy with it. So he says, you know what? I want you to come and live with me. I will pay you to continue to clean my house. But while I'm running my business, you can help me to take care of my son. Somebody will say, where is the son's mother? The son's mother was locked. He was in prison for doing drugs and certain things. But this man now is raising the son by himself. What happens is this lady needed help to be able to survive and to do other things in Canada because she was doing limited things. She wanted to expand in Canada. She needed help for 6 good years. She's struggling. Nobody was helping. None of the cousins that even said they love her was helping her. But this man decided, you know what? Because of all the stories you're telling me, I like you and I want to be with you. Are you interested to date me? The girl says, of course. I like you and I would love to date you. Says, okay. They got into a relationship. They started to date each other. Through the dating, the man decided, listen, I cannot continue to stay with you for a year when you don't have your papers. So I want to marry you. The lady says, you know what? I would love to marry you, but I don't want to marry you for just for me to have my papers. So guess what I'm going to do? To have my papers in Canada, I don't want that. Sponsor me. Let me get my papers. Then after that, we can have wedding. Because that is what I don't want to do any fake wedding. I want to do a real wedding. So we can have the big wedding that you want and I want. This man sees how this lady was taking care of the son. He went for it. So he doesn't want her to go back to the country while he's doing the papers. So the man have a house. He put the girl's name on her house. Get a lawyer. Put her name on her. Do everything that she owns 50-50 of everything that he have. And started the papers process with the lawyer. So that in that way, the government knows that she's have some property here. So that whatever taxes she's paying, the lawyer told her everything. So he will be able to sponsor her. This man did everything. And when I said everything, she wasn't buying nothing. She wasn't buying food, clothes, nothing, paying rent. Everything was given. While she was still working, doing other people's house cleaning. As time goes on, finally this lady got her papers. Then the man decided, you know what? Since where I'm living is a rich neighborhood, I want to sell this house and go and buy a cheaper house to a different neighborhood so the house will be cheaper. All the money I'm going to have left over, I want us to start to build a retirement house in the girl's country. This white man is telling this black woman. The black woman says she came up with the idea and the guy went for it. They sold the house, they bought another house, put the woman's name on it, his name on it, and everything. The rest of the money was given to the woman to ship to her country. She built a house there. The man even sponsored this woman's mother to come and visit them. She came for vacation. When the mother was leaving, shoppings, gross what? Back to the country. It's one of the Caribbean countries. Then, once they got the new house, the man decided, you know what, since you're from the Caribbean, I'm going to open a Caribbean restaurant for you. They opened a Caribbean restaurant for the lady, and the man too was doing his business. He have a drugstores, all different type of things that this man was doing. So the money was booming and coming in. Now, after the girl have everything she needed, when she was in Caribbean, she had a boyfriend there, which they wasn't together. But when she got here and things were started to move better, they started to communicate again. And then they decided they would continue to date. So they started to date. The white man doesn't know nothing. Now this girl have a friend in Canada that they are close. And the girl, these two girls knows whatever was going on between them. What happened was the girl that was dating the white guy decide that she will go back and marry the ex-boyfriend in the Caribbean to bring, because her plan was, since they have built the house in Caribbean, her plan was never to stay in Canada. It's just to have the papers and be able to go to Caribbean and come back and have her children here. So this is what she did. The guy was giving her money and she was buying stuff, suit, wedding gown, things to have his wedding in Canada and putting it in her friend's house. While she was doing that, she was sending money that the guy was giving to her to the Caribbean, thinking they were fixing the house, preparing for her wedding in the Caribbean. This white man did all of that, bought the girl's wedding stuff while he doesn't know everything for the lady. And the lady packed it in her friend's house. Once she packs everything in the friend's house, time comes, plan for the date for the wedding. Guess what? She says to the white man, a friend of mine is getting married in one of the islands, and I really want to go to visit the wedding. So I need a ticket to go in and out. This white man bought this girl a ticket in and out to go to the friend's wedding. And all that time, that was her wedding she was going to. That man, that white man bought the ticket and this girl went and have a wedding. While she was having the wedding, the man is still taking care of things here. Came back married. Then decided to stay with the white guy. Little small issue came. She packed her things and moved out of the white man's house. When the guy didn't even know she was moving, she went and got an apartment separately, secret. And one day, she made the same man, this white man, keep giving her money, and she fixed the apartment without the man knowing. And usually, she always takes the man's son everywhere she goes. But the moment she started to planning to get rid of the man, she was not even taking the man's sons everywhere anymore because she knows the man's son will let the father know. After all this, this white man end up finding out. How did she find out? This white man find out. The friend that she have kids. And they used to hang around with the man's son together. And this man was the one that taking care of this girl's friends, kids, insurance, so many things this man was doing for these two black girls. Because all he knows is that if I love her and I take care of the friend and the friend's kids, because the friend is a single mother, maybe this girl will love me more. So he was giving everything for this girl and the friend. And the funny thing is, he helped even the friend that have the kids to get a lawyer to destroy the friend's baby's father's life. And he was supporting them through any disaster. But guess what happens? The friend's daughter went and told the man's son that, do you know this lady that is with your father just got married, and I have the wedding pictures. It's on my mom's phone. Can you see it? So he showed the boy, and the boy went and told the father, do you know she's married? Investigation, they find out, yes, she is married. If I tell you the heartbroken this man have, and the tears and the destroy this man have, it's very bad. This girl was able to trick this man to open a restaurant, buy her a Mercedes Benz, put her name on the house, build a house in the country, pay for her wedding, pay for her ticket to go to have a wedding, come back, pay for her to get an apartment, all with a lie, with two women planning this to do it to this man. This is where I end this story. Just to let you, everybody know, a lot of people say men are wicked. A lot of people say men are dangerous. But these are women putting men through this type of situation. This is not a lie you can lie for a day or two. This is a lie that they lied for 5 good years to prepare or plan all of this. So if somebody can plan a lie for 5 years to destroy another person's life, and even the son that she was raising, that child was 6 years old. So they stayed together from 6 for the child to become 11. What will be the explanation for the child? What will be the example for the child this girl shows the father? Anyways, leave your comments, subscribe me on YouTube, and go on YouTube is Prince. Kwesi, Kwesi is is Kwesi, not A. It's Kwesi, Prince Kwesi. Subscribe on my channel, send it to your friends, and please do that. Thank you.